Good morning, everyone. I would like to present to you our research study entitled An Assessment of the Awareness, Acceptability, Congruency, and Dissemination of the New SDSSU Vision, Mission, Goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and the Objectives of its 11 programs. I'm your presenter, Rowena and Orina, licensed professional teacher, master in public administration, together with my co-researchers, Divina Sheila A. de los Arcos and Ronald Eagleson from the Northeastern Mindanao State University, Tandag Campus, Tandag City. Abstract. In the pursuit of quality education, accreditation in different programs is a requirement in higher education. Hence, it is indispensable to conduct this study to manifest relevant and responsive quality education and effective service delivery in order to ensure stakeholders' sustained engagement in the development efforts of the university. This descriptive research study was conducted to determine the extent of the stakeholders' awareness, acceptability, congruency, and dissemination of the new Surigao del Sur State University vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and objectives of its 11 programs. The respondents of the study were the 326 enrolled students in the College of Arts and Sciences in the first semester academic year 2018-2019. There were 98 male respondents, 175 female respondents, and 53 have chosen not to identify their sex. Three enumerators were hired in the collection and gathering of data. Slovin's formula, frequency count, mean, and 4-point Likert scale was used in the analysis and interpretation of data, which was achieved through the assistance of two statisticians. The results revealed that the student respondents have strongly agreed that they are aware of the university VMGO, but the respondents have only agreed as to acceptability, congruency, and dissemination of the VMGO. Anchored in the conclusion of the study, it is recommended that awareness of the VMGO should be sustained. Dissemination and linkages should be strengthened, periodic review of the VMGO, and retooling in compliance to accreditation requirements for competency-based training performance and service delivery in response to the need for sustainable quality education towards social transformation. Keywords: VMGO, awareness, acceptability, congruency, and dissemination. Introduction. The University Vision, Mission, Goals, and Objectives, or the VMGO, is one of the areas under evaluation in consonance to Accrediting Agency of the Chartered Colleges and Universities of the Philippines, or the AACOP standards. Hence, the conduct of this study is indispensable to determine the extent of awareness, acceptability, dissemination, congruency of Surigao del Sur State University VMGO. There have been various studies conducted regarding the VMGO in recent years. A study of Castillo in 2014 has shown that the students of the university are aware of its vision, mission, goals, and objectives, and that these students understand and accept these statements, along with the responsibility of realizing such objectives in their own capacities, as cited by Compelio, Caranto, and David in 2015. Similarly, a study concluded that the constituents of a university are aware and keen in knowing the importance of the core principles contained in their VMGOs, according to Salomon Florendo in 2013. The descriptive research study was conducted to determine the extent of stakeholders' awareness, acceptability, congruency, and dissemination of the new Surigao del Sur State University vision, mission, goals, and of the College of Arts and Sciences and the objectives of its 11 programs. Rationale. In the pursuit of quality education, accreditation in different programs is a requirement in higher education. Hence, it is indispensable to conduct this study to assess the new SDSSU vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and the objectives of its 11 programs to manifest relevant and responsive quality education and effective service delivery in order to ensure stakeholders' sustained engagement in development efforts of the university. The objectives that study aims to determine the extent of stakeholders' awareness, extent of acceptability, extent of congruency, and extent of dissemination of the new SDSSU vision, mission, and goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and the objectives of its 11 programs. We have here the conceptual framework. Significance of the study. This is significant to the students, administrators, faculty, and other stakeholders. methodology. A descriptive type of research was employed in the study. A validated questionnaire was used as an instrument in gathering data, which was originally anchored on the questionnaire made by Ms. Trixie O. Alawi Mice. The respondents of the study were the 326 enrolled students, the College of Arts and Sciences, in the first semester academic year 2018-2019. There were 98 male respondents, 175 female respondents, and 53 have chosen not to identify their sex. Three enumerators were hired in the collection and gathering of data. Questionnaire was administered through personal phone interview and electronic communication via social media. Slovin's formula, weighted mean frequency count, and 4-point Likert scale was used using descriptive statistics and advices from Dr. Ritchie T. Malo. Three enumerators were employed in the data gathering and two statisticians, namely Dr. Gamaliel Snok and Ms. Risa May Sanko, have helped the researchers in the analysis and interpretation of this study. We have here the map of our school, the Northeastern Mindanao State University, formerly Surigao del Sur State University, Tandag Campus, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur. Results and discussion. Table 1. As a result of the study, it can be observed that the students have strongly agreed as to extent of stakeholders' awareness of the new SDSSU vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and objectives of its 11 programs with a grant mean of 3.25, which is strongly agree. Table 2, extent of acceptability of the new vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and objectives of its 11 programs with a grand mean of 3.04. The result of the study shown in Table 2 in the preceding slide, the student respondents have agreed as to extent of acceptability of the new SDSSU vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and the objectives of its 11 programs with a grand mean of 3.04. As to the form of participation by the student respondents, as shown in the succeeding slide, forum and discussions have the highest frequency count of 99, while BOR meeting has a frequency count of 4 as the lowest, since only one of the respondents were a member of the Board of Regents of the university. Here we have the forms of participation. Table 3, extent of congruency of the new SDSSU vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and objectives of its 11 programs with a grand mean of 3.18. In the preceding slide, Table 3 shows that the respondents have only agreed that the university programs and activities are congruent to the university VMGO with a grand mean of 3.18 as to the extent of congruency. As to the extent of dissemination, as shown in Table 4 in the succeeding page below, it can be observed that the students have agreed that they are aware of any form of dissemination of the university VMGO with a grand mean of 2.95, which is agreed. You have here the forms of dissemination. As to forms of dissemination, it can be observed in the preceding table that the respondents have been aware of the VNGO through orientation meeting with a frequency count of 171, bulletin of information with 110, bulletin boards with 97, and syllabus or classroom discussion with a frequency count of 80. It can be observed that out of 326 student respondents, only 80 have identified syllabus or classroom discussion. This suggests that the discussion of the VMGO should be strengthened in the classroom using the syllabus. Summary findings. The findings of the study is anchored to findings of Pompelio, Carento, and David in 2015, of Benguet State University, Pelicano, and Lacaba in 2016, of Eastern Samar State University, and Salon Florendo in 2013, of Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University. As to the extent of awareness and acceptability, Table 1 shows that the student respondents strongly agree that they are aware of the new SDSSU vision, mission, goals of the College of Arts and Sciences, and objective of its 11 programs with a grand mean of 3.25, which is strongly agree, while in table 2 shows that the students agreed that they accepted the new SDSSU VMGO with a grand mean of 3.04, which is agree. This would mean that the student aspiration is in consonance with the university thrust in accordance to the evaluation instrument of accrediting agency for chartered colleges and universities of the Philippines. Here we have the slides. Extent of awareness, or you have the strongly agree, extent of acceptability, extent of congruency, extent of dissemination, all have agreed. As to forum participation, forum discussion has the highest frequency of 99, which ranked first. Meeting with the community ranked second with a frequency of 55. Ranked third is workshop or seminar with a frequency of 40. Ranked four is faculty and staff meeting with frequency of 22. Council meeting and others ranked 5.5 with a frequency of 18. Write shop for review revision ranked 7 with a frequency of 10. And lastly, rank 8 is BOR meeting with a frequency of 4. This means that the students have frequently participated in forum discussion as shown in Table 2.1 forms of participation. It can be gleaned that the curricular, classroom, research, extension, and extracurricular, for example, sports and cultural programs and activities of the university are aligned with its vision and mission, which is in harmony with its college goals. The competencies and skills of the graduates, such as technical skills, knowledge and values, and desirable attitude reflects the program's objectives, while the VMJ statements reflect relevance and responsive to the immediate community and to the development needs of the nation, as shown in Table 3, that the student respondents agreed with a grand mean of 3.18. Conclusion. It can be implied from the results that the students are properly involved of the vision of VMGO of SDSSU, since the respondents have strongly agreed that they are aware of the new SDSSU VMGO, which can be attributed to the practice of integrating the VMGO in the syllabi of the faculty and introduced as the first lesson in every subject, according to Pelicano and Nakaba in 2016. In addition, posting a VMGO electronically and in social media platforms makes it easier for the students to read the content of the VMGO, which is also presented and discussed during university orientation programs, which provides opportunity for students for further understand and comprehend these. Table 4.1 shows that the student respondents agreed with a grand mean of 2.95 that they are aware of the forms of dissemination of the university VMGO, where in orientation or meeting ranked first with a frequency count of 171. This means that the VMGO has been disseminated to the students during orientation or meetings, of which majority have participated, but only 80 student respondents out of 326 have identified as the extent of dissemination as to classroom discussion or syllabi. Recommendation. Number one, the university VMGO awareness should be sustained. Number two, linkages with other stakeholders should be enhanced in order to gain substantial approval and agreeableness among students, since they have only agreed but have not strongly agreed as to acceptability of the VMGO. Number three, classroom discussion using the syllabi should be enhanced. Number four, program and activities that will contribute to the high level of acceptability and congruency of the VMGO should be strengthened amongst students. Number five, it is recommended that the research study of the university VMGO should include faculty, staff, and other stakeholders as target respondents and not only students. 6. Review of the new SDSSU VMGO. And 7. Retooling, enhancement for competency-based training, performance, and service delivery. We have here the references and the researcher with the enumerators. Thank you very much.